what I want to share with you today is the self-discovery and the struggle I went through to accept who I was and who I am. And we go up through ups and downs and we still struggle. I still struggle. But I want you to know that we are all in it together. I am here to tell you, if this woman in front of you speaking to you today can do it, so can you. Then let me repeat. Think it, say it, and do it. Together we can make a difference. We can help each other. We can support each other. And as a woman from the Middle East, as a person that had no rights, no basic human right, I am here to fight. I am here to challenge. I am here to tell you, you have every right to be a human being. You have every right to be who you want to be. So do not allow anyone around you to tell you otherwise. Who am I? I was behind the shadow of somebody all the time till I started my business. And I go to the conference for the first time ever. Network with like-minded people. That's the yeah. Now would you say that's the president? I found myself. So this is the big picture. Don't stay local. Dream big. Aim.
Good morning and welcome to Coffee Talk Live. We are here for our weekly dose of inspiration, and I have the lovely Laura Ratliff with me today, my host. Good morning, Laura.
Morning, Rebecca. I'm excited. It's going to be a great chat today.
It is going to be a great chat today. We have one of our fellow Empower Group members and colleagues, Martine Turcotte, here with us today. Martine is a French speaker. She lives in Berlin, but she's kind of everywhere. Good morning, Martine.
Good morning or good afternoon.
Oh, that's right. Good afternoon for you and good evening for some people, depending on where you're watching in the world. And speaking of that, if you are watching and you would like to chime in and say hello, we would love that. Tell us where you're from. Also, if you would like to ask a question, you can do that in the chat. If you would give StreamYard permission to use your name before you make a comment, we'll be able to see who you are. If you do not want to give StreamYard permission, please just type your name along with your comment so we can say hello right back. Now, today, ladies, we are going to talk about, I think it's kind of the foundation of style, other than color, but understanding clothing, fit, style, and proportion as it relates to you and your body. Don't you agree that this is so key?
I think it's basic knowledge that every woman should have on their pocket.
Yes, absolutely. And once you understand this I found in my own journey, once I understood these concepts, and then I understood my own body shape and my own proportions, I stopped longing to wear things that looked terrible on me. And I started being more able to choose the things that looked great on me. Have you all had similar experiences?
Yes. I'll just share my quick one.
Please.
So I love to wear blazers because it empowers me. It makes me feel professional and all that good stuff. But I used to choose jackets that were like a boxy fit. Now I'm an hourglass. I have short legs and a long body. And I'm wearing these boxy cuts, and I'm looking in the photos going, look, I get up in the morning, look in the mirror and go, oh yes, I'm rocking it today. And then I'd take a selfie at the event that I was at or whatever, and then I would see the photo and I'd be like, oh my goodness, I look so frumpy. I didn't put on weight. What's going on? And it's not until I took my image consulting certificate that I realized I was wearing the wrong cut for my body. If I wore a jacket that came in at the waist and a little longer, then my body would be in proportion and I would show off my awesome curves. So I was like, oh, this stuff is powerful.
Absolutely. Absolutely. What about you, Martine?
In fact, I used to wear very big clothes to hide my hip because I'm a triangle. So I want to hide everything. But because I was not hiding the good part, I look bigger. So now I know bright color on the top, dark color on the lower part of my body. Everything is good now.
There you go. That is exactly it. And on that, with the jackets, I'm actually a rectangle with a short body and long legs. So I know that I need that jacket to have some waist definition, to create the illusion that there's a waist there when there's not really. And it doesn't matter. And it doesn't matter my weight. I have put on weight, but even when I was thinner, I was still a rectangle and still some waist definition in the cut of the jacket. Now, I don't use belts and things like that because that just calls attention to the fact that there is not a waist there. But definitely knowing these cuts is important. So what do you guys recommend? What would you tell our viewers about how do you get started knowing these things? What are the key points? What should they do?
Do you go, Laura?
I'm waiting for you to talk, so you go first.
Okay, so for me, the most important thing is the fit. Regardless the color, of course, the color is very important. But when I'm working with the clothes, they already have in their closet. I'm looking for the fit. So is it the good length of the sleeve? Is it the good fit with the color? Because a lot of women, I noticed that when they are wearing blouse, there's some gaps so big in the back that they don't look elegant. The fit need to be perfect. You can just one finger it's okay. So all these little details for me when I'm doing a wardrobe edit at home, I'm looking at all of this. I don't know how to call this. This little. In French we say pince. This little. Dart. Thank you. I just adjustment. They need to be at the good height because if it's too high, the breast look too low. So all this little detail for me, fit is very, very important. That's my first go-to in the wardrobe. This is the first thing I look, and then I can tell them go to the person who will fix it.
Alteration person.
Yes, thank you. Alteration. You do all that little adjustment, and you will look like amazing. So this is my first go-to. Yeah.
I think that's one of the first things I learned when I started training to become an image consultant, that above all, fit is king. If the color is right and the style is right, but the fit is off, it's not going to look great. Fit is everything.
And sometimes it's only little thing. For example, this was my old white shirt without any detail on the back, but I'm a triangle, so I need to be a bit fitted. And then I found this one. I don't know if you can see.
Yes, we can.
So this makes a huge difference. So this one, I keep it to wear under a jacket, but when I want to wear jeans and look sexier, this one is better. But sometimes if the customer don't have the money to buy another one, I will tell her, go and just have this little thing in the back.
Yes.
So it's going to fit better. So this is an example.
I think that that is so important that we help people understand that having an alterations person in your life, it's just a necessity. Just like you would have a doctor or a dentist, you need an alterations specialist to do these things. And I was fortunate enough during the pandemic to get to sit in a like it was like a 2-hour workshop with Clinton Kelly from What Not to Wear. And Clinton Kelly said so many people want to go into the store and pull clothes off the rack and have them just fit. He said, but that is living in a fairy tale. That does not happen. And that is not, he said, there is a rare person that that works for, but you have to understand and embrace that you have to do alterations to make your clothes fit impeccably. And that just sticks with me when I take people shopping and they're like, oh, it doesn't fit. I'm like, we can fix that. Like,
Yeah.
really? Like, yes.
I love that, Rebecca, because people think that like they're buying things in fashion, but it's like, but if you actually know your body type and know how to dress, you can actually look professional, whatever the look is that you're trying to do, and share your personality in your unique way. And that's what I love about image consulting. I don't know if the viewers know this, but we all have there is three specific body types. And so there is one that's in proportion. And this is something we're born with. It's our bones. And there's nothing right or wrong or trendy or not trendy. It's us. And we need to embrace us. And so there is a proportion body. There is short legs and a long torso, and then there's a short torso and long legs. And if you know your body structure, go to an image consultant, they'll tell you. Then guess what happens? You can actually dress to success and rock your own unique signature. And I love that. And so I go and get a lot of dresses done for events and stuff. I actually go get my dress made because my dressmaker's not in the US. So she sends it to me, and then I actually go and get it altered so it fits to a T. And that's how I do events in my evening gowns and so forth. And people are like, wow, you look so good. It's because I have got it altered and fit to my beautiful shape and curves that is totally unique to me. So yeah, absolutely agree. Go get someone in your local area that can absolutely rock your pants, rock your shirts, rock your jackets, whatever it is. Go get it like altered. Absolutely.
Absolutely. And if you don't know of a great alterations person, look up a local image consultant. And like Laura said, they can help you identify your vertical proportions, which would be the ones you named, the balanced body, the short torso, long legs, the long torso, short legs. And they can also probably recommend a really talented alterations specialist in your area because we tend to know the ones in our area.
Yeah, totally. And Rebecca, we have a question. What do you think about baggy and oversized fashion? Oh, Rebecca, I think she's frozen. Are you back?
Yeah, she's there.
Oh, she's there.
Can you hear me?
Yes,
Yes,
I can.
my glitchy internet. Well, who wants to answer that?
Martine?
Okay. In fact, baggies and oversized are not for everybody's shape. For me, but if you do oversize on the top, for example, you need to go like slimmer on the lower part of the body, because if not, we're gonna lose everything. I think so. But sometimes for younger people, younger people, they love to be very, very fashionable. I think it's okay. But when you grow up in age and your body shape change, you really need to be careful to look good. So I think baggies and oversized, sometimes they hide you more than they help you to look good. This is my opinion.
I think so. And I think you have to be very, very careful. Again, you need to know your body shape and proportions. For example, as a rectangle, I can go baggy to a certain extent, and then I just look like a big block. So like you were saying, Martine, if I go bigger, like baggier on the top, I need to go skinny on the bottom, or vice versa. If I go fuller on the bottom, I need to go tighter, more close fitting on the top. But at the same time, I must be conscious of my body shape. So for example, a rectangle without going in at the waist, baggy just emphasizes the blocky nature of our figure. It doesn't matter. I mean, it doesn't matter even if if I wear a palazzo pant, a wide leg pant, and I wear a very tight fitted top, it just emphasizes the fact that I don't have a waist. So therefore, I think it's important for you to know your body shape. It is something young people do. It does follow trends. Sometimes it's in, sometimes it's out. But I think you have to be careful. And it can also look like, oh, she must be really heavy because she's wearing those big baggy clothes. It can just make you think you're camouflaging, you think you're covering, and you're really emphasizing.
Yeah. And I mean, going back to the 90s, going opposite, the low rise jeans. We all know about those low rise jeans.
A tall girl's worst nightmare. A tall girl's worst nightmare.
Yeah, but I used to wear them because they're trendy and everyone's wearing them. And I was so grateful when the high rise jeans came in because I'm hippie, curvy, looks so much better on me. And yes, the 90s are coming back, but don't get stuck up on what's in fashion.
Well, and I think with those low rise jeans too, if you don't have, I think if you're an inverted triangle, those could be great because they're going to draw a horizontal line right across the narrowest part and make it look a little wider. If you're a triangle, an hourglass, anything else, it's going to draw that line and just throw you out of proportion. I think you have to be careful with those low rise jeans.
Yes. Don't sit down in them.
Yes. And I will say, yeah, don't sit down. And I will say, even though I'm short body and long legged. So you would think if you drop the waist of my pants, it will bring my body more into proportion. However, I'm 6 feet tall. So when you have a low rise, they're always too low. Like you get a rise that's like this big, like I can't even pull that up.
Yeah. So you can do tricks though with your shirts, right? To make it
Yes, I do tricks with my shirts.
cool.
Yes. Yes. Let's say hello to some people who are tuning in. We have a hello from Marina. Hello, Marina. She's saying, hello, ladies from Berlin. Martine would be our Berlin lady. Fariel must be watching. She says, wow, we have rectangular, hourglass, and triangle body shapes. Yes, and I think it's proof we're all different. Everyone's different. So know your body shape. Don't be afraid to find out. We have, let's see, someone from Norway. Is that Marina? That may be Marina. Jada says hello. Hello, Jada, my friend in Italy. April Branch says hello from Richmond, Virginia. Hi, April. Thank you for tuning in. Someone saying they love high-rise jeans. They agree with you, Laura. I can't wear them. Kudos to you who can.
Yes.
Oh, Martine Tremblay. Hello, lovely ladies. Hi, Martine. We have a hello from Jamaica. Hello, Jamaica. Eleonora, another one of our Empower colleagues, says hello. And greetings from Italy. And April Branch, she's here for the fashion tricks. You know a lot of fashion tricks yourself, April. You know firsthand. Thank you all who are saying hello, tuning in. This makes our day. If you have questions, pop them in. We would love to answer any questions that you have. Now, let's talk a little bit about, we've talked about proportion. Let's talk a little bit about style and finding your personal style. Because as different as we all are in proportion and body shape, we are all also different in personal style.
Go ahead, Laura.
No, you go. You're the guest.
Thoughts
today.
about that? How do you find your style?
Well, you need to know that my customers are more 45 and over. So
yes,
very, very often they realize that they keep that style without any reason. Sometimes it was the work. I'm thinking about one of my customers. She's working in a men world.
Ah,
So she's not very feminine, and she just realized that she was around 50 when she realized that, oh my God, I look like a man because of everything around her. But she's very pretty, long hair, but always like a buns because she don't want to look like feminine in this world. And I think it's very funny when you look at the way people think about themselves. When I ask my customer, what style do you love? I think 90% of the time they say, oh, I'm classic with a little something. Nobody is dramatic or whatever the style. They always classic with something special. So I think it's funny because people, they don't know their style.
Do you think that's because that's the only thing they've heard? Like that's the only one there. I know here I get a lot of people tell me the same thing. And I'll say, "Well, tell me what you mean by classic." And they'll say, "Oh, like I like Ralph Lauren." Okay, that's classic. Or I like, what are some other ones they tell me? I'm trying to think of some brands they tell me that are actually more sporty. I'm like, well, wait a minute. But I think sometimes I wonder, are they really, or do they just don't know how to describe it?
I think they don't know how to describe it because, like today, I have a customer this afternoon. She told me I'm very, very boho. So now, because I'm a stylist since forever, I said, what is it for you, boho? And when she explained it to me, she loved little flower, lace, a little bow. I think maybe you're more a romantic.
Yes, that sounds romantic.
Oh, really? I like flowy. Yeah, I like. So sometimes when they explain or when you show them picture about different style, they will say, "Oh yeah, this is the style I like," but this is not classic. This is for instance, very arty because there's a lot of color. The cut are classic, but the color are so bright and so So you need to. I think working with picture help the customer to know exactly what they love.
I totally agree with that. I totally agree because I think they don't know the names. And if they can show you pictures, point to things, oh, I love that. Or even I have a lot of clients who will instantly tell me the name of a celebrity whose style they love.
Mm-hmm.
So I'm thinking, okay, maybe that's a good way to have people identify their style personality or help explain it. What do you do, Laura, to help people understand?
I love this conversation because, Rebecca, what you just said, like, I think a lot of people are afraid to take bold choices and they like the celebrities, but they don't know where to access that style. Or because remember, celebrities are working with image consultants, stylists, they're helping them find their color palette. They talking to them about their branding and all that kind of stuff. And then the image consultant can help them with their fabrics. And so, right now I'm not wearing any patterns, but if I wanted to come out with a little bit more of my personality, then I could have put like a nice scarf or accessorize it somehow. I mean, I chose the big earrings because I kind of wanted to put fun to my boring plain colors today. But like accessories and patterns can really bring a bolder choice. Glasses, bags, all this great stuff. And I think that we can help our clients if they want to be like that celebrity. We can be like, great. Now we have an image we can work off and we can help them make bolder choices. And it's going to help them bring out that confidence too. So I love this a lot. And I think we can absolutely get images like you guys said, because then we can be more clear and help them make that bolder choice and they can be more confident and rock into that room with confidence. I just love that. And color, of course. Know your color palette. Oh, yeah, baby.
Oh, yeah.
Patterns,
I have a bunch of them on my desk.
Yeah, I love it so much. But patterns can really help bring out personality. I mean, what do you guys think about patterns in clothing?
I love it.
I love
So
patterns. I don't wear them a lot.
Mm-hmm. Interesting.
Yeah. I prefer texture than
Yes.
like today,
Yes.
Wish jewelry or thing like that.
Yeah, it's
I
different than
agree
just
with
a white shirt that has no filigree or whatever you call that, in the holes in the fabric. So that's cool.
Yeah, I prefer to bring in texture over patterns. I
Okay.
think I feel like it's more my style personality. Like I feel more myself. But now I have one client in particular who is so much fun. She actually has a creative style personality. She's the only one I have that has the creative
Ah,
style personality. And her wardrobe is so fun. And she is not afraid of a pattern. She loves them and we mix patterns, and I'm working with her on building outfits with mixed patterns, bold accessories. She's super fun. So I think if it's your style personality and who you are,
yeah.
like you say, it's a great way to bring the personality in. We've got some questions coming in. Rigel wants to know, what do you think of people who are obsessed with one color? For example, they have all of their things in pink, bags, hats, sunglasses, clothing, etc. What do y'all think about that? I'm assuming it would be different shades of pink, but pink.
Hope so.
Well, different shades, that could be cute. That could be really cute if it's in your color palette. But if it's the same color all over, including your accessories, what are you trying to say? Like, are you a plain Jane, or are you mixing it up a little bit and, sharing your personality? I don't know. I don't know. Or it could be a gorgeous white suit. Could be a classy white suit, and you've got the white bag and you've got the white shoes and something little maybe feature in your hair. I think that could be really nice. But I guess it just depends on the fit, right? And the event and the occasion.
I think it depends on the fit. And I think personally, I don't think there's anything wrong with having a signature color.
Yeah.
I don't think it, like you say, if it's in your color palette, definitely get your colors done by a certified, trained, skilled color analyst. Yes, like one of us who are 4x4 color specialists.
What do you think?
And then find that color in your palette. Make sure you can wear it. Make sure the fit is on point. Vary the shades. However, I find over time they're probably going to get bored with their wardrobe. What do you
True.
think, Martine?
In fact, when I was at the London College of Fashion studying fashion psychology,
Uh-huh.
the teacher said something about that, and it's still in my mind. She said that when a person always dress exactly the same color, even black, pink, or whatever, inside there's a lack of confidence. They find their signature and they stick to that because they know they feel secure. So, I remember that part. So insecurity when you dress all the time in the same color. I didn't mean monochrome or
Right.
once every now and then. But yeah, if you dress always in the same color, it's a lack of confidence. So you can help them to bring something different to help them gaining confidence.
That's really interesting. And again, I think working with someone like an image consultant to help you, it could you could break through some of those insecurities, identify them, and then break through those areas, lack of confidence. That's really interesting. Let's see what else we have here. Are there instances when identical twins will have a different style?
Oh, absolutely. Just look at those celebrity twins. You've got two identical twins and they both rock a different sort of style. One, it looks better in the prints, and one does the plain and different color tones and stuff like that. So absolutely, yeah.
Yeah, I think so, because even though they're identical in appearance, the people I've known who have had identical twins, the parents can always tell the difference. They do not look the same to the parents.
Huh.
And on the inside, they're two different people. So yes, absolutely. Someone says, before I was not liking pattern, but since I am working as an online personal shopper, we use a lot of pattern in our stock. I started finding them interesting. Oh, very good. You find them interesting. Do you wear them?
That's cool. Look, I love a cheetah pattern, but I can't wear it around my face because it just doesn't go in with my color. So I might wear like an accessory, like a handbag might be, or the shoes might be the cheetah, but it's definitely not around my face. I like it because it's fun. But
On that,
a black and white pattern, cheetah pattern, I could wear a black and white cheetah pattern, but just not the brown.
oh, interesting.
Mm-hmm.
Interesting, because you're very low contrast. When I did some color training a long time ago, and we talked about the various seasons, but then we also talked about patterns. And one of the things that we played with were the drapes in patterns. So, for example, I love a leopard pattern, but when you put a leopard drape on me, and then you put a zebra drape on me.
Zebra.
Yes, it's a game changer. The black and white zebra, because of my contrast level and the black and white, and I'm a winter. So that's interesting. Finding that animal print that works for you. Now I still lean towards leopard, even though I know zebra is a better choice. Okay, let's give another one. Do you consider yin yang model like Kibbe's body types for styling? If yes, how do you conjugate them with clients' personality? Now, I do consider yin yang. I have not been a student of Kibbe.
Me neither.
Has anybody else? No?
No.
Okay.
Sorry.
Now, the yin and yang in terms of styling and a client's personality, yes, there are clients who are more yin, who are more calm, and you definitely want to take that into consideration in fabrics and style personalities. Then there are the yang, who are very much more out there. Bless you. So I have a yang personality, which goes with my coloring. And I really don't like soft clothing. Ruffles, soft details, silky shirts, not comfortable in those. I feel like a fraud.
Really?
Yes. So I think a client's personality does have something to do with that. Any thoughts on that?
Yeah. Would you like to go? I've got some
No,
thoughts. Okay. That's so right, because look at me. I'm confident and professional, but I do have a girly side to me. Like my mum was worried because as a child, I was playing with the boys, like my brother and his friends, and then I would motocross bike ride on the weekend and then go to ballet class during the week. And she was like, "Oh no, did I raise a tomboy?" Which is fine, but my mum wanted a girly girl, right? But then I started a fairy business in my early 20s, and then she was like, "Yeah, she's finally a fairy." No, but I definitely can't. I've got that confident side, absolutely, but I do have a very feminine inner energy, I guess. So that's why sometimes I will get that beautiful soft fabric that just flows on your body with the blouse. And I do like ruffles and stuff like that. But will I wear bows in my hair every day? No. So yeah, there is a yin and yang internally. And I think if we can embrace that and be conscious of that in our clients or in ourselves, I think it can really help show personality on the exterior.
Absolutely. I completely agree.
Exactly.
Yeah.
It's important when you talk with the customer to know which part is take more place so you can dress them accordingly.
Yes, absolutely. And help them feel authentic.
Exactly.
Yes, be authentically you. I love that so much. And that's why I love image consulting, because we can help people be them, not fashionable or get depressed because they're not that size on the runway, blah, blah, blah.
Right.
We're helping our clients embrace them for who they are, authentically you in your moment, in your today. And so you can go out into the world and be you and just embrace you and feel amazing. I mean, you don't have to be a powerhouse. You can be feminine and soft, but still rock that in your own world. And so, yeah, I think that this world has the ability to put people in a box. Like you have to be like the Kate Moss of the world or whatever. But in reality, no, we are all uniquely us in our signature. And that is beautiful. And that's what image consulting helps you do. Embrace you. It's so beautiful.
Absolutely. I completely agree with that. I couldn't say it better myself. Martine, do you have any final words?
What can I say after that? Nothing. It was perfect.
I love you.
Okay. Well, we are out of, we're actually over time. So we are going to sign off for today. To everyone who watched, thank you. If you're watching in replay, still leave us comments. We love to go back and read your comments and your hellos. And if you have questions, still type them in the comments, even if you're watching on replay, and we will go back and answer your questions. And as always, feel free to reach out to us. If you are an image consultant, stylist, or you want to be, definitely reach out to us. We do have a global private membership group where we meet weekly on Zoom. We're all in it, and we talk about training, topics that are related to image and style and beauty and fitness, business. We do some coaching. We answer questions. We help you get those businesses started and help you start getting paid. Get from trained to getting paid. So reach out to us. We would love to invite you to the Empower group as our VIP guest and let you taste what it's all about. But for now, we are going to sign off and ask everyone to, or wish everyone a good week. And we will see you here at 11 a.m. Eastern next Wednesday. Thank you.